Alright, review from the game against Leipzig and a preview for the game against Bournemouth on Saturday. Yeah, let's start off with the 1-1 against Leipzig on Wednesday night. Yeah, I predicted it. In my Champions League preview, the short and the long version. Yeah, I predicted 1-1. I knew it would happen, especially when you were watching the game. It was so boring, man. I don't know if I was just tired watching it, but it was so boring, man. Our play was just so slow. Again, Erling Haaland not getting any chances. So one time when he got the ball, he just decided to run for goal himself, but he's not technically good enough to actually dribble. But yeah, he's always just stumbling. Yeah, he's still a great striker like Haaland is, but yeah, he's not a dribbler like. But yeah, 1-1, we went 1-0 up because of their mistake. It wasn't because we created a chance. We didn't create much Wednesday night. The only reason we got the goal was because they made a mistake and passed it to us quite close to goal. Gundogan, nutmeg, Guardiola, Mars, good finish. Yeah, but apart from that, maybe a few fizzed crosses that were inaccurate. Anything else? Not of note. Don't think so. Couple corners. Mars is good at corners now. He should stay on them when Kev comes back. Kev is no good at corners or free kicks, really. Indirect free kicks. He's good at direct free kicks, to be fair. But yeah, where did it all go wrong? Because we did so well against Nottingham Forest. The type of play we were playing there was well better. Maybe that's because Laporte and Kevin De Bruyne were playing, and maybe Phil Foden too. Maybe they have to come back. We still played a 3 at the back last night because Kyle Walker just seemed to be very high on that right hand side. So it was like we played. It wasn't a 3-2 formation. It was just a 3 at the back, but Walker wasn't inverted. He was just like a wing back almost. Then Nathan Ake sometimes went into left wing back positions, but it wasn't pretty much a 3 at the back. Ake, Diaz, and Akanji, because Akanji was very wide as well on the right. It was just a very spread back 3. I don't know why Ake, Akanji, and Diaz aren't the most playing through the lines back 3. Diaz did it once or twice though, which was good. Gundogan, he just stays very high up. He doesn't get involved in the build-up play as much. I'm guessing that's Rodri's and Silva's job, but he just was very high up. At the end, it was like he was part of a front 2, as in we went 4-4-2 and Gundogan was in that Alvarez or KDB position. And that's kind of where, was that where the goal came? No, that's not where the goal came out. That's where they had a very good chance when Benjamin Henrichs came on and had his chance that he spoon wide. Gundogan's positioning was well off for that one. He should have been a lot deeper, in my opinion. But maybe that's because the position he was playing. But then that's not a good position. 4-4-2 isn't good for when we're defending, because 2 in midfield and the wingers wide. It's not like they're tucked in. It's like proper 4-4-2. They could just cut through the middle fairly easily. Yeah, I don't like 4-4-2. We got away with it last season with the false 9s, double false 9s, or the year before that. Yeah, I'm not gonna say we missed KDB. Did we? Probably, but KDB's not been in form recently. Maybe we missed Laporte, or maybe we missed playing as a back 4. Yeah. Although we played as back 3 versus Nottingham, but the play was a lot better. The play was so much quicker. Maybe Phil Foden has to come back into the side out on the right, although Maris scored. Grealish is still continuing his decent form. Did he get an assist last night? I'm going to say he did. It was his ball, really. Gundogan, but it was good driving inside from Grealish. He did that well at the start. Maybe dropped that a little bit towards the end. Haaland doesn't get the ball. Oh, I'm sick of it. We need to be playing him more. Pep has told him he doesn't want him dropping deep either. Maybe he should tell him to drop deep and get on the ball, get a few touches, help us get out. He does hold up the ball kind of well. He wins balls in the air. We should be feeding him down the lines more often. Gundogan should drop deep because he's sometimes good at that if he decides to do it, although most of his first touches are backwards. He's such a backwards player, but yeah, he always just plays the ball back if there's any sort of risk. Just this whole pauser thing, just playing at the right time. Sometimes there just isn't a right time because defenders just defend that deep all the time. And you just have to take risks sometimes. Foden, KDB, they're good at that. Yeah, Mars did he take on his man much? Mars isn't good at the stop-start anymore. A lot of turning back. Rodri a couple of sloppy passes from Rodri Wednesday. Yeah, it wasn't good. The goal, Ederson. Oh. When is he going to get dropped? Cancelo got knocked out of the club. He got dropped after the Liverpool game, I think. I think that a mistake in that game, although Bernardo made the same mistake against Nottingham. I don't know why he didn't get dropped for it, but why is Ederson not getting dropped? Mistake last night. He's had 3 or 4 mistakes in the last 5 or 6 games. He should be getting dropped for Ortega. Another mistake last night. Coming to catch the ball, just misjudged it completely. And then when he turned around, as your man was about to header it, he just fell to the floor. Now, he didn't bump into anyone. He just fell to the floor. That's just it's a funny, but it's pathetic now at the same time. Yeah, he made a decent save from Szoboszlai from far out, but he has to come out and catch that, really, or else someone has to header it away as well. But he has to catch it, really. He misjudged it. Another mistake. Yeah, Ortega won't get in the side. Yeah, he should do. Nathan Ake, I don't mind him at left back, but at left back, I want to see him at left back, not as a left centre back. He's played at left back before. Played against Saka, tied him up. Played against Salah. Done well against him as well last year, maybe. Or this year, I don't know. Yeah, I want him playing left back and us playing a back 4. 4-3-3, just go back to, please. We're still in the tie. I said before the game, 1-1, it wasn't the worst result for City, but it's all on the performance. Like, the performance was it was just so poor. Like, I was tired before watching the game, to be fair, but I was wrecked after that. It was just such a boring game. Like, people say Man City play good football, and that was true a couple of years ago, but they haven't played good football for a long time. People don't want to admit this, or they don't see it either. But last year it was because false 9, so the football wasn't great then. It was a KDB masterclass on most games. Like, he won player of the... Did he win player of the season? No, Salah won player of the season. Jeez, no. But KDB carried us last season. He scored most of our goals at false 9. It was basically KDB carried us last season. It was based on and other players, but it was individual quality that won us most games last season. Wasn't good football, that's for sure. So that was 20. We're in 20. That was 21-22. The year before that, 2021. I can't even remember. Was Guerrero fit that season? I don't know. Then 19-20 before that, was it? 19-20, 20-21. Yeah, so the last 2 seasons, although we won the league, last season was false 9 season. Football wasn't great, as I said, it was individual quality. The year before that, I don't know. But 17-18, 2017 to 2019 City, that was peak City. That was when we played good football almost every week. 19-20 clown season. Although Champions League was a few decent, the Real Madrid just sticks out in that year. But then 2020, 2021, what kit was that? Oh, that was the broken pieces kit. Yeah, that's when we made the final Champions League. That was Foden's breakout season. Yeah, that was actually decent football that year. Yeah, I like that. That was Diaz's first season. Yeah, that was a good season. So that was the last season we played good football. Last year wasn't it? This year definitely ain't it. But yeah, Leipzig, we had them locked off in that first half. It's just when they decided to have the confidence to play, that's when they started coming out. But yeah, I don't know. It's annoying. I just want go to a back 4, put Laporte in the team, play Ake at left back, or just play with a flat back 4. Don't know. Keep Grealish out there. Or just tell the players to feed Erling Haaland more, to create some chances, do something at least. There's just a lot of safe play. It's too much safe play. Return to how we played versus Nottingham, zipping the ball, constantly zipping the ball. I said this like in one of my first videos when I was talking about England. England just didn't zip the ball enough during the World Cup to play well. It's happening to City now. Bar Nottingham Forest, we just don't zip the ball as much. We don't play with any risk at all. I thought the Gundogan, Bernardo, Rodri midfield, who won so many games last year or the year before, were going to do well, but it's just way too safe. No risk at all. Such a fear of losing the ball. It's like everyone has Grealish fever. Grealish last season just completely terrified of losing the ball. Yeah, that's the Leipzig game. Yeah, that was 1-1 like I predicted. But we move into the Bournemouth game now. See, I don't have time to do 2 videos before the weekend. I'm busy all weekend. Yeah. Bournemouth game now. We just go straight into the Prem table. See what's going on the Premier League table. See how we're doing. Alright, Premier League table now. Arsenal top, Man City second. Arsenal play first, so they're probably going to win. So we'll be what? We're 2 points. We'll be 5 points behind, level on points. So we need to win our game either way. It doesn't matter if Arsenal drop points. We need to win. So 4 wins, a draw, and a loss in the last 6. Bournemouth just outside the drop zone. Level on games played. Won the last game, then winless in the previous 5. So hopefully we should do well against them. But we should have done well against Nottingham Forest, who are 4 places above them, and well, they're in kind of alright form. Yeah, but we need to be finishing games off before 20-25 minutes when other teams get confidence or decide to play, because teams will just sit back until there's 20 minutes to go and then decide it's time to play, because it just works against City, to be fair. So City results, we know all the City results if you've been watching me anyway, or if you're just a City fan. 2 draws in a row now, but then 2 3-1 wins, 1-0 loss, 1-0 win against Arsenal. Different. So in the Prem, it's 3-0 win back then. So it's a loss, 2 wins and 2 draws in our last 5 in the Prem. That's not 2 wins in our last 5 in the Prem. That's not good. Oh no, this isn't the Premier League. Oh, but forget it. Just two wins in the last 5 games. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 2 wins in the last 5 games. Not good for City at all. We can't get a run going. The most is 3 wins this season in a row. We just can't get it going at all. That is awful form. 2 wins in the last 3. Although they were good wins, they were decent. But no, that performance wasn't good. That was a decent performance. That was a decent performance, but the result is bad. That was a bad performance, but the result is okay. See, different circumstances, the results are judged differently on the performance. That's okay because, I don't know actually, that's a bad result. We dominated them for most of that game, didn't create enough chances. But yeah, it's inconsistent performances altogether. See, rotten performance. Decent performance. Rotten performance. Decent performance. Can't remember that one, but we lost. So it's so inconsistent, and rotten decent doesn't depend on the result either. Could be any results. But we go to Bournemouth's results. 1-0 win against Wolves. Decent. We beat them 3-0. 1-1 draw against Newcastle. That's good as well. But Newcastle have kind of dropped off since Bruno Gimenez has been injured. 1-0 loss to Brighton. That ain't the worst. 1-1 against Nottingham, same as us. 2-0 against Brentford, they're decent now. 4-2 against Burnley, yeah. So yeah, these are fair enough. These were a month ago though. 2-0 against Brentford. Brentford are decent. Brighton are decent as well. They probably shouldn't be beating them because these are what, 8th and 9th, I think they're in the table. Brighton and Brentford, somewhere near there. They're in there with Fulham in that 7, 8, 9 position. Let me guess. Am I right in that? 6, 7, 9, yeah. Liverpool will be in 6th sometime soon. They got smacked by Madrid. Great game. But yeah, we're not looking at these, we're looking at these. 1-1 draw against Newcastle, decent as I said. 1-0 win against Wolves, decent. Nottingham, decent. Not the worst against Brighton. So yeah, they're not in the worst form, although the table may say that. See these 3 losses, 2 draws. I don't know how they play either. I don't know much about them. Let's just look at the team, the squad. This is the squad that I just seen it on predicted on a different website. I don't even know if these are in the right positions. I don't know many of these players. I know Solanke, I've heard of these two. Neto, former Barca keeper. So I have no idea. Dominic Solanke, he's championship. Did he do well in the championship? He scored a few goals last season, I'm pretty sure. Neto, he should be an alright keeper. Came from Valencia, I think, and then Barca, or Villarreal, then Barca. Tavernier, I don't know. I have no idea. No idea whatsoever. But we should be beating these, but we should be beating Nottingham. Well, no, Nottingham had a better team than these, to be fair. On paper, anyway. But let's look at the squad that I think City will put out, that I think Pep will put out. This is all dependent on the boys being fit, although I've seen a predicted lineup for the team. The website got the team lineup for Bournemouth, said Laporte won't be playing, so Akanji is going to have to go instead of him. These two can swap around, to be fair. I think they swapped last night. But this is what I want. Kyle Walker was decent last night, made some crucial interceptions, to be fair. I don't know who was at fault for the corner. I'm blaming Ederson fully for that. Kyle Walker, yeah. Nathan Ake, I want him at left back. These two are centre back, but I want Ortega in goal. I've had enough of Ederson, to be honest. He doesn't deserve to be in the side at the moment. So as you can see, the rest of the midfield, I want Gundogan, Rodri, KDB, I want him back in. We created no chances last night, so we need him in. That's dependent if he's fit or not with the illness thing, but Bernardo will be back in for him, I guess. If he's not fit, I guess. I want Foden back in. Foden was great on that right hand side against Nottingham. Although Mahrez scored against Leipzig. I don't know, a flip of a coin. I think Pep will just keep rotating them now. Erling Haaland, we need to get him scoring again, because the more we get these dropping points or draws and him not getting touches, it's not his fault. It is not his fault. Pep has told him he doesn't want him dropping, or he's told the media he doesn't want him dropping deep. He wants him in the box. That was our problem last year, and that's what he said. I want Jack Grealish still. He's doing alright. I want Gundogan not to be up so high. I want him to get on the ball and play, rather than just being the goal getter that he is. He was good at it in 2020-21 season. He was good at playing on the ball, but also then arriving in the box to score. So yeah, this is the team I want to play against Bournemouth. Who could come in? Alvarez could come in for KDB. Foden could come in for KDB and Mahrez stay there. Wouldn't mind seeing Foden in midfield, but I just want him back in the team because he was good. Although, yeah, he slipped before passing it. He should have passed it earlier. The rest of his game was great before that. But yeah, that's the team I want to play this Bournemouth side. So yeah, that's that. What are my predictions for the game? Will we make that many changes? Because we've Bristol on Tuesday. This game's a Saturday, 4:30. Will we save for the knockout cup game in midweek? No, I don't think so. I think Prem is the bread and butter. I think he'll go strong and then maybe rotate against Bristol. So I'm going 3-0 win. I'm going to go 3-0 win City. We have to bounce back, really. Arsenal probably will win as well. So I'm expecting a decent performance. I'm hoping for a decent performance. But honestly, nowadays, I'm not sure. 3-0. It should be 3-0, 2-0. I'm going to go for like a Wolves performance. A good 3-0 win. Yeah. That's what I'm going for. 3-0 win for City versus Bournemouth. Yeah, let me know your predictions for the game on Saturday in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts on that Leipzig 1-1 draw. Did it bore you as much as it bored me? And yeah, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you are new. And I shall see you next time. Peace.